not possible. They remain incomplete. The Sakhis are always assisting to have a meeting between Radha and Krishna. So, that is why the Sakhis in Krishna Lila, the greatness is that the Sakhis or even the Sakhas, they are not concerned about their own pleasure, but they see where Krishna is blissful. So, in order to please Krishna and Radharani, they always want to make their meeting possible, but they have no personal desire that I want to meet Krishna in solitude. But they always make the meeting place of Radha Krishna so that Krishna is very, very happy and Radharani is happy. And to do that, they have devised so many trickery, so many tricks to make Radha Krishna meet at this place. चिक्सोली ग्राम पूर्वे एई चित्रशाली एथा राई विचित्र वेशेते दक्ष आली पर्वत गह्वरे देखो निबिड़ कानन एबे लोक कहे एई गह्वरवन. And there is Gahvaravan. Gahvara means deep inside. It's called Gahvara, cave, inside the cave. So this place is called Chikshauli. Chikshauli is the birthplace of Chitralekha. And here also so many beautiful honey bees are there, and there is a deep cave. That is why it is called as Gahvaravan, a forest of deep caves. A Shitala Kunda Subeshtita Vrikhagan Dekoho Dohani Kunda Etha Godohan. And see, all these places that are mentioned here in Bhakti materialize, because most of them have disappeared. But in Vrindavan and within the 84 crores trees that are surrounding this particular kunda, kunda means a pond, and also there is Dohani Kunda, where Godohan, where all the sakhas they milk the cows, Dohani Kunda. So this Vrindavan and this the Brajamandal is a beautiful place that has been roamed around by Krishna. So all these places have been, these are the places whatever we are visiting now, they are not ordinary. Now we see them to be some material places, but they have come from Supreme Lord, they have descended from the Supreme Abode, and all these places the Lord had put his holy footprints. Therefore these are our object of worship. ढबरारो ग्राम ए कृष्णेर एखाने भरिलो नयने अश्रु राधिका दर्शने. There is another place called Dhabraro village. This is the place where Krishna had filled a pond with his tears when he took darshan of Radharani. After he took darshan of Radharani, he was so much overcome with ecstasy that tears overflew from his eyes, and a big kunda, a big pond had formed out of it. Now all these things are out of sight for us, and if we want to take darshan also, then it will take so many days. You need to be here for so many days, to 15 days not enough. Yes. डब्रारो अर्थ अश्रुयुक्त नेत्रे कय एबे लोके प्रसिद्ध डाभारो नाम है. So the meaning of Dabraro is that eyes filled with tears. The meaning of Dabraro is the eyes still filled with tears, and here people is call this name as Dabharo, not Dabraro. They call it Dabharo. The what do you call the modern name. देखो मुक्ता कुंड एता राधिका सुंदरी मुक्ता क्षेत कैलो कृष्ण सह बाद करी. And see here, this is called Mukta Kunda. Here Radharani had sowed mukta. Mukta means gems, pearls. So pearl kunda, kunda of pearls. Now, here first we talk about Sakri Khor. Okay, Sakri Khor, এখানে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণপক্ষীয় সখাগণ রাধিকা ও রাধিকার পক্ষীয়া সখীগণ গণের পথ অবরোধ করিলে ও দধির বিনিময়ে পথের অবরোধ ছাড়িয়া দিব বলিলে উভয় পক্ষে ভীষণ প্রেম কলহের সূত্রপাত হয়. Now we have seen a very narrow passage, right? Sakri Khor, you have been there to that place, right? Sakri Khor, very narrow passage where two mountains are meeting. One is called Krishna Parvat and other is, Brahma Parvat. Vrishabhanu is Brahma Parvata. And Nandagram is Nandi, means Shiva Parvat. And Govardhana is Vishnu Parvat. So if you see in the Chaurasi Crows, these are the three mountains you see. Vrishabhanupur, where we have seen Barsana, we have climbed the hilltop, that is called Brahma Parvat. And Govardhan is Vishnu Parvat. And Mahendra Parvat or Shiva Parvat or Nandi Parvat is Nanda Maharaj's place. We are going to Nandagram tomorrow. Okay, that is the place Krishna took birth in. Where did Krishna took birth? In Gokul. From Gokul he was shifted to Nandagam. So we are staying in Gokul, the place where Krishna took birth, Gokul Mahavan. So there is a place of Krishna's appearance. We will go to nice darshans in Gokul. There are so many Putana Vad, where Putana had been killed, where Krishna had been tied with the wooden mortar, and then he had, brought down two big trees, old trees. All these places are there in the place where we are staying. There are so many nice such darshans. We will go there. Brahmanda Ghat, where Krishna has eaten the mud, and he had shown the entire universe. So all those places are there in the place where we are staying. So we will go there. But the place Nandagram is the Shiva's place, Shiva Parvata. Now where Krishna Parvata and Brahma Parvata are meeting, one side you see black, one side you see white. Okay, and the passage that comes out of it is Sakri Khor. So here all the friends of Krishna are standing in the line, and they are stopping from Radharani and other Sakhis to go from this side to the other side. Now Krishna says, you have to give us yogurt, you have to give us milk, you have to give us butter if you want whey. They say, why should we give you? Who are you? We are taking this to Mathura, so we don't want to give you. But okay, if you don't want to give, we will not let you go. So there is a loving exchange that happened between all the cowherd boys and the cowherd girls. So beautiful fight, loving quarrel. Gopigan dadi dite na chaile Shri Krishna kartak dadi luntito hai. But gopis, they denied, no, we won't give you. Then Krishna snatched that. Badri Shukla Trayodashite ei sthane dadi lunthan lila hai. In the month of Bhadra, this were in Bhadra Masa. Yes. And Shukla Pakshi means the waxing moon, 13th day. What is today? We are in the waxing moon? I think so. Maybe. Huh?
Only like the fourth day.
Oh, Purnima.
Yeah.
Oh, past. Yes, just 4 days ago, this pastime had happened. So still till now they perform this pastime there. Ekhane Shri Krishna, because there are some places we may not be able to see because of time, or maybe because even if we have time, we have no eyes to see them. So it's better we hear them. There is another place called Danagad. At this place, Krishna had asked, please give me some money in exchange to your, whatever, place, please give me. So he asked from Krishna, from Radharani. There are so many such places. Actually, the pastimes of Radha Krishna are very, very difficult to comprehend. It appears like mundane affair, some ordinary girl boy affair. It appears like that. but it's not like ordinary material affair. It's transcendental because it is, it belongs to the supreme abode. It doesn't belong to this material abode. It brings constant pleasure always. Now in this material affairs, what happens is, during that time it's so nice, but after 4 or 5 years, and the boy will say, why did I do that with you at that time? That is the reason I had to marry you. Or the girl will say, oh, why did I, why had I seen you, otherwise I would have been very happy. Because this material affairs ultimately lead to frustration. So there is no comparison of spiritual pastimes with the material affairs, but they look alike, because this world is just a perverted reflection of what it is there. All the relations that we see in this material world have come down from that world only, but they are giving pleasure constantly. Here they are a source of only misery. So now we should not, when we hear to Radha Krishna's pastimes, we should very clearly understand that they are not the pastimes of any material, world or of any material nature. They are completely transcendental and spiritual. There is another place called Managad. So when we have seen one temple after Barsana event in, remember, what was the darshan? Hansa Gopal, Mayur Kutir. Before that, no? Mayur Kutir. Oh, from Mayur Kutir we have seen Mangad, right? The Man Mandir we have seen. We have taken darshan of Man. No, you have not seen? From Mayur Kuti we have come out and then we have seen Man Mandir. That's called Mangad. কথিত হয় যে এখানে রাধা শ্রীকৃষ্ণের প্রতি মান করিয়াছিলেন, এখানে মান মন্দির আছে. So Sri Krishna, Radharani had become angry with Sri Krishna, and then she is performing the pastimes of anger. And Krishna had gone to her, and then he is pacifying her. So this is place called Managad. It is also called Vilasgad. Vilasgad is a place where Radha Krishna are performing various pastimes of wandering. They are going through the various places and then wandering in the entire thing and performing various other pastimes. This is Vilasgad. And we have also seen the place called Mayur Kuthi. मयूर कुठी स्थाने राधा कृष्ण के वेष्टन करिया मयूर समूह पुच्छ विस्तार करते नृत्य करियाছিলেন. At this place Radha Krishna have been surrounded by the peacocks, and they have, what do you call, they have opened their tails. What do you call it? Peacock feathers. Yeah, and they have, surrounded Radha Krishna, and then they started dancing in ecstasy. That's why this is called Mayur Kuthi. Mayur means peacocks. It is called Mukta Kunda. Another place, I have not seen this, other places. It's also called as Ratana Kunda or Mukta Kunda. Pearl. শ্রী কৃষ্ণের সঙ্গে বিরোধ করিয়া শ্রীমতী রাধিকা এই গ্রামে মুক্তার চাষ করিয়াছিলেন. So one time Radharani became little upset with Krishna, and she had to fight with Krishna. She had come to this place Mukta Kunda, and she had sown the pearl inside the soil there. এই গ্রামে ফাল্গুনী শুক্লাষ্টমী এবং নবমীতে হোরঙ্গা লীলা হয় এবং ভাদ্রী শুক্লাষ্টমী হইতে পূর্ণিমা পর্যন্ত শ্রীজীব জন্মতিথি উপলক্ষে উৎসবাদি সম্পন্ন হয়. So this is the place where, the Mukta Kunda, where the pearls are grown, because she has sown the pearl. Now if we sow the pearl, we will not pearl, we lose it. But when Radharani has sown the pearl, it has become a big pond of, pearls.
So this is all imaginary, no? Balaji? Because pearl means we get in the deep sea, right? And she's put pearl in the soil. So this is all imaginary, no?
Why?
You can see these trees also.
The pearl is in the water.
Masa on the trees. If you want to see, you can search out. There are many trees where pearls are there. pink pearls, white pearls are there. I have not, but in Barsana it is there.
It's not. The thing is that whatever,
Pearl, actual pearl, no?
yeah, actual
Actual
pearl,
pearl,
of
and this
course.
is more beautiful than the pearl which is in sea.
In this material world, what we see is material by nature. We can see it, we can touch it, we can feel it, all this. But transcendental matters, transcendental things, they are beyond our mind. Whatever is beyond our mind, we call it as imaginary, because according to our understanding, it doesn't exist. For many persons, existence of Krishna is also imaginary because you don't see him. So he is an imagined God. It is not so. You have to have the eyes to see the Lord. If you have to understand any material subject, you should have been blessed with that particular vision to see that, right? Anything in this material world, if you want to see, or if you want to study, if you go to school, if you are learning, let's say, some mathematics or doctor's physician course or something, whatever you're doing, you need to have training to see it in a proper way, isn't it? For me, I don't know what is inside my body. I can, if you open up the body, I can see what is everything, but I have no clue, no knowledge of anything, right? But a person who has been properly trained, a doctor, a physician, he has been properly trained on what these various organs are, and what these particular vessels are, what do you call the tissues and other things, what they are, veins. So he knows what is what. But for me, everything is, it doesn't make any sense to me. So for any knowledge, anything of this material world also, it has proper training. Otherwise it's imaginary. Now if, let's say, 50 years ago, if somebody were to say in the future there are going to be phones where simply by touch you can do so many things, 50 years ago, don't play a joke with me. It's all imaginary, isn't it? Because such a thing was not existing. I mean, okay, it's good in the films. It's a fiction, but it's not reality, because that we don't see. We think that it's imaginary. But now that the same thing is, right in front of us. So unless until the object is not revealed to us, we will call it as imaginary. But this is not imaginary. Transcendental subjects are not imaginary. Those who are, like Prabhuji is telling, they are able to see pearls. One time I went with, I was doing parikrama with our devotees, and then we went to one place. There is one Maharaj in our uh, temple. So while performing kirtan, he told, "Come here, come here." I went to him. You put your ears near this tree. I have put. Do you hear anything? I said no. Please hear carefully. I said, no. He said, you are not hearing Radhe Radhe here? I said, no, I cannot hear. He said, you carefully hear. Their trees are also chanting Radhe Radhe. It's not imaginary. The devotees, they are able to feel it, but we are not able to, because we don't have faith. Our basic fundamental faith is missing. And without faith, how can that supreme object be revealed? You say your professor is there, and you go to a professor and he says that, okay, you have to study this subject matter, and this is your research area, and you say, no sir, I don't have faith in you, just show what is the end product, and if I believe in it, then I will take up you, I will accept you as my teacher. Will it happen? It's a faith. Then if you have faith, okay, if you have faith, you follow me what I'm saying, and then you will understand the subject matter. And no faith, okay, you can go away, you can go to some other place. So this is very important. When for the material matters, you need faith to understand, isn't it? You have some faith in us, that's why you came here, isn't it?
No, this is the first time I heard that pearl is in the tree. That is why I
Yeah.
was a little bit.
No, no, no. No, it's good. It's a nice question. It's a nice question because you have put it in front, but so many people think that, oh, okay, maybe some imaginary subject matters are being discussed. At least you have expressed. Yeah. So these are not imaginary because see what is impossible for
No, we
Supreme
have
Lord.
never learned about this uh, pearl. I've
See,
not heard anywhere.
so you will not learn. These are the subjects of realization, not of material study or academic study. You cannot study these in the school or college. They don't tell you also because these are not realized by them. Those who realize they can give you this knowledge.
Because whatever serials and Krishnas I've heard,
Uh,
this pearl cutting nowhere I've seen.
yeah. Whatever, what is not impossible, what is not possible for the Supreme Lord, everything is possible. So Mukta Kunda, so pearls, the kunda, that there are crops that are grown with Mukta's pearls because Radharani had sown those pearls there. What is not possible for them? Hmm. There is one Brahmana, hmm, and there is one, what do you call, cobbler who mends the shoes. It's called cobbler. Is that correct? So one time, both are devotees. Both are, you know, always chanting Lord Narayana's name. So one time, Narada has come to this earth. He is roaming around, and by seeing Narada, Brahmana is very happy. Oh, Narada, please come, sit here. You have probably gone to Vaikuntha. How is my Narayana? Oh, Narayana is very, very always blissful. Can you please ask Narayana when I'll get delivered from this material world? Okay, I will ask him. When I visit him next, I'll ask him. Then he goes to visits the cobbler also. He goes to the cobbler, and then the cobbler also asks the same question. Will you please ask Narayana when will I get deliverance from this world? Okay, I will ask him. So Narayana goes to Vaikuntha, and then in Vaikuntha Loka, he says, I have visited two of your very best devotees on the earth, but both of them have the same question. When will they get deliverance? Who are they? Oh, the Brahmana, always chanting your name, always day in, day out. The cobbler is mending his shoes, and then whenever he is getting time, he is chanting Lord's name. But the Brahmana is always chanting the Lord's name. So, who will get the deliverance? Oh, the cobbler will get deliverance immediately after this birth. But Brahmana has to take some more births before his deliverance. I was confused. What is this? All day he is chanting the Lord's name, and cobbler is doing his job, and then he is chanting the name. So in his free time, but he could not dare to ask Narayana. Why is this? Narayana. Narayana told, I saw that, I see the question mark on your face. Hmm. Okay, what you do is go and tell when you see them again, they will certainly ask you, how is Narayana? What did he say? Will we get deliverance? You tell them that Narayana is very busy. So I couldn't ask him question. What is he busy with? Narayana is trying to take the elephant's trunk from one side of the needle's hole to the other side, and he's struggling to do that. So he's very busy. Therefore, I could not ask him. So he goes to the Brahmana first, and Brahmana, when he sees Narada, so Narada was asked by the Brahmana that, did you ask Narayana? I couldn't ask Narayana. He was so busy. Busy? Busy with what? Oh, he is trying to take the elephant's trunk from one side of the needle's hole to the other. Oh, Narad, you did not tell him that it's not possible? Did you not tell him that it's not possible? You should have told him. Why is he wasting his time trying to take elephant's trunk from one side to the other? You should not do that. And Narada thought, oh, okay. He came to the cobbler, and cobbler also, he asked, did you ask Narayana? No, Narayana is very busy. What is he busy with? Oh, he's trying to take the elephant's trunk from one side to the other middle. So he's very busy. And cobbler says, what is impossible for him? From a small seed, he can bring this much big tree. The seed is only this much, but the tree is so huge. If he can do that, why cannot he take the elephant's trunk from this side to the other side? Narada, you are kidding with me. Nothing is impossible for the Lord. Then Narada thinks, oh, that is why eligible for deliverance, because he is chanting, but he has no faith. And he has faith. He knows nothing is impossible for the Lord. Everything the Lord can do. So if we don't have faith, then nothing is possible. But in this material world, we define, oh, this is possible, this is not possible. But within our material boundaries. But the Lord is not within material boundaries. He is completely transcendental, spiritual. There are no such boundaries to him. He can, by sitting here, he can be seeing what is there. He could be listening what is there. If somebody is offering some food from there, he can eat from here also. What is impossible for him? The Lord is sitting in Vaikuntha. We are offering here. How is he eating? Is it possible? Everything is possible for the Lord. But for us, it is not possible. You'll say, bring me the plate here. How can I eat when the food is there? Please serve me here. Because we have limitations. Supreme Lord has no such limitations. If the Lord also has limitations, then he is not Lord. He is an ordinary human. Okay. Is that clear? Because the Lord is not beyond our material understanding. Lord is not within our material understanding. He is beyond our material understanding. Okay. Now we had taken darshan of Alta Pahadi. आलता पहाड़ी ते उठीबार रास्ता अत्यंत कंटकाकीर्ण खूब सावधाने चलते हैं. So this is a place that is full of thorns, but now it's very easy. We have been driven right up to that mountain, and then we just climbed so easily. But it was not an easy path previously. We were thinking of booking big buses, a big bus. But big bus, if we bring, then we have to stop 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers away, and then we have to walk all the way from there. It will be very difficult. So now we are right at the point. And then take darshan, sit in the car, and then eat prasad, and then again sit in the car. So easy. But previously it was not so. So the path is very, very difficult to walk. रसज्ञ भक्तोक्ति एरूप कृष्ण ए स्थाने सुचारु जावक रसे श्री राधा पदाब्ज रंजित कोरिया. जावक रस मतलब जावक क्या होता है महाराज जी? जावक का रस. There is some kind of a tree, and the sap that comes out of the tree is reddish in color. So Krishna used that particular tree's essence to decorate the feet of Radharani. ताहते नूपुर पर या दिखना मेहंदी होगा.
वो पान में से जो रेड रेड निकलता है पान में से
मेहंदी का
maybe mehendi, mehendi, the ladies put this mehendi. So could yeah, yes, on the hands, yeah. So maybe that tree. So the essence of that he has taken, and then he has done that, and also he had nicely wore that nupura, that what do you call as the ankle bells around the feet of Radharani. স্থানীয় ব্রজবাসীগণ বলেন রাধারানীর একজন প্রিয় সখী এখানে রাধারানীর চরণে আলতা পরাইয়াছেন. So and some others, the Brajavasis, they say the Sakhi of Radharani had basically had decorated her feet with alta. Alta is also that is red in color. Sehe tu yar naam Alta Pahadi hoy, and that is the reason this is called as Alta Pahadi. Pahad means mountain. Alta is like, ladies wear on the feet, the red color thing. Bhaktagan. Okay, so that is about Alta Pahadi. And then Deha Kunda, this plate. It's also called as Dehi Kunda. So currently we are at Deha Kunda. The Brajavasis, they say that one time Krishna had assumed the form of a Brahmana, and he is performing, he is a priest. And he came to Radharani, and then he told, please give me money, I am a Brahmana, please give me some money. Like the Brajavasis are asking, right? Please give something to the Brajavasis, please give something to the Brahmana. So Krishna came in the form of a Brahmana, and then he told, please give me something. But Radharani had no money with her. So, but she also could not say no to the Brahmana. She could not just send him away without giving any money. She told, okay, I have nothing to give you. I will offer my body to you. I will offer my body to you. You take it. Then he was about the Brahmana. Krishna only came in the form of Brahmana. So the Brahmana was ready to take Radharani along with him. At that time, the mother and father of Radharani, they had come, and they became very disturbed, very what do you call, sorrowful. They cannot leave their daughter, so they became very unhappy, and they requested, please leave our girl. We don't want her to go with you. Then Brahmana told, that is Krishna told, okay, you give me the gold that weighs your daughter, that is of equivalent weight of your daughter, and then I will leave your daughter. Then Radharani's mother and father made her sit on one side of the weighing scale, and on the other scale they have put gold coins, and whatever weight was of Radharani, so much of gold had been given to the Brahmana, and then the Brahmana had the Brahmana had left. So because Radharani had offered her body to Shri Krishna, this place called as Devakunda means body. So because she had offered her body to Krishna, this place is called Dehakunda. On the banks of Dehakunda, there are the footprints of Radharani. You have seen that? That one? Okay, that. Yes. Yeah. No, that small place. White one. I think yes. There are footprints of Radharani. That is written here.
You thought, wait.
No, I have not seen. Yeah, I have seen here. Yes. So this is what we have seen, and there are few more places that we are about to see. That is Uncha Gaon. This we are in Uncha Gaon, and Balram Mandir, Pilukhor. We already seen this Pilukhor. महाराज संकेत वन आज ही देखेंगे, and also संकेत वन there also we will be seeing. यशोदा कुंड आज नहीं, यशोदा कुंड तो नंदगांव वाला कल होगा. So Unchagaon is there, Balram temple, and Pilukhor we already seen, and Prem Sarovar. These are the Sanket Kund, Sanket Sthan. So these are the places that we are going to visit now, and also the birthplaces of the Ashtasakhis, the 8 Sakhis. Okay, so we might get late to our Gokul Mahavan. So, but I will check with everyone. If they feel tired and they say enough for today, no more, take us to our mutt, we want to sleep, then we may drop our plan. But let's see.
Not possible.
Okay. Okay. So Pilukhor you already did, right? Pilukhor is the first place where we had our breakfast, where you had apple and dry grapes. Hey, what is time?
15 minutes.
17. Okay, so we will read about Pilukhor and then we will stop. Unchagaon and Balram Mandir you can hear from, and Sanketastan you can hear from the Pujari, because if I read that it will take time. सखी सह रायकानु क्रीडा कुतूहले भानुखोर पिलुखोर एबे लोके कय भानु पिलु सरोवर पूर्व नाम है. So Pilukhor, this place where the pilu fruits, a kind of fruit, they grow here, and in the guise of picking the pilu flowers from this, or from this place, Krishna and Radha used to meet this place. Radharani used to say, I will bring some pilu fruits, and Krishna also would say, let me bring some pilu fruits, and with this, they used to meet at this place, this Pilukhor. There is a Pial Sarovar, that big pond that is there. Radha Krishna used to come here sometimes to eat. They had a desire to eat pilu and they come, but actually they had a desire to meet. That was the reason. The Brajavasis say that Radharani one time had washed her hands in this pond. She had mehendi. What do you call it? Mehendi in English? Henna. Yes. So she had washed her hands in this pond. The story goes like this: at one time Yashoda had, when she went to the place of Yashoda, she welcomed Radharani, and she was very happy to see her. And then she had decorated her hands with this mehendi, with henna, and also with various ornaments. And she came to this Pilu Sarovar, and now she has to go to her house. When she goes to her house, then in the house people will ask, hey, who has put this? Why did you go there? So in order to, she cannot find excuse, so she came here and she washed her hands in this pond. And because she had washed her hands, it has the particular pond has become what do you call, of yellow color. Then so many people also started to wash their hands here, after putting henna. So that is why, thinking that this might happen in the future, Radharani had cursed that may this water be gone from this pond. So the entire water is soaked out of that land, and there was no water. Later again, this was done by the Brajavasis, so that the place is preserved for darshan time. But actually, Radharani had cursed, or not cursed, but actually she had, she made arrangement that there is no water, because everyone would come and wash their hands, and the water may become impure. Okay. So this is about Pilukhor. Okay. Okay. जय श्री बरसाना धाम की जय, श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय, पीलूखोर की जय, मुक्ता कुंड की जय, विलासगढ़ मयूर कुठी की जय, सांकरी कोर की जय, दानगढ़ मानगढ़ की जय, वृषभानु कुंड की जय, वृषभानु नंदिनी श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.